Beamer builds, nice. What's up, guys? So another project on the Darkwing E30, disassembling a rear tail lamp from an 85 325E. I'm having trouble with all the bulbs back here. Now, if you guys can see, the filaments are intact, okay? So the bulbs aren't blown. However, they are covered in corrosion. That said, the connector over here is covered in a bit of corrosion at the connection points as well. And I did track back the electrical by pulling the carpet up in the trunk and actually looking to see if the electrical was intact, if there were any shorts or any frays or anything like that. There's none of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to disassemble this entire lamp. Be careful, because if you go to prying these clips right here, they can snap off. I only snapped one off, but there were two already snapped off over here. It's not a huge issue. Everything still locks into place with the clips that are left, but just be careful with that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our copper brush and our steel brush. We're going to get the corrosion off of the bulbs, and then we're going to pull this panel up here, which I've already loosed carefully. There is electrical stuff underneath. And we're just going to gently lift that away, and we're going to look up underneath here, and we're going to see, is there any wiring issues? Well, as you guys can see, all of the wires look fantastic. Nothing looks frayed, nothing looks messed up. All the connections, bring that in real quick and show them. All these connections are all connected really, really well. All these wires look new. So my guess is that we're dealing with corrosion and rust issues on some of these wires here, and perhaps on the bulbs as well. So we're going to go through, show them this one here on the main plug connection. We're going to go through and de-corrosion all of these connection points. And then we're going to go back out and see if that makes our lights work. If not, it means that somewhere deeper in the wiring for the trunk, there is some sort of issue, and we'll continue to work on that until we figure it out. So let's get started. This is a E30 lamp harness and housing for the rear tail lights. Let's see if we can make this thing work, y'all. All right, so we decorroded the connectors. We decorroded this connector and got some of the rust off of it. You guys can see it looks a lot better than it did. We got all of the corrosion off of the tips of these bulbs. Yes, I know some electrical person is going to be like, I see you putting fingerprints all over the bulbs. Obviously, I'm going to wipe those bulbs off before we plug it back in. I do have backup bulbs that I purchased from Napa, but hopefully we'll get this thing working here and everything going strong here in just a few minutes. I've got everything put back together. I did also very carefully go with the copper brush and kind of hit these connectors as well to just make sure all the corrosion was off of those. It also was not seated properly on the pins, and it was not fully locked into the clips. We did lose a clip here, and these clips actually were non-existent, so I only lost one clip. This is, I guess, a bulb that doesn't exist. It's an extra bulb slot, maybe to store a bulb or something like that. I need to look into it, but it's, from everything I'm reading online, it's not supposed to actually have a bulb in it for electrical use. So let's go try this out and see what happens, y'all. Here we go, Beamer Builds Knox. So this is the lamp we were working on. This is the lamp we're going to be working on. And there's only one bulb left on this side. So this was the one that nothing was working on. Go ahead and turn, and just accessory. Yep. Okay, so those are our reverse lights. Hit the brake. Oh, that's the brake. Okay, all right, go ahead and turn flashers on. Very nice. Okay, and then go ahead and turn headlights on and runner lights. Very nice. So you guys can see that one works, but this one doesn't. Now go ahead and turn her over for me, and let's show them the reverse lights. And that's good. And there you go. So all my rear tail lamps are working now, except for this bulb here, which is the reverse bulb on the rear right side. Y'all, you just got to start. That's all it is. You just got to start and go one problem at a time. Right here at Beamer Builds Knox, Project Darkwing.